other than Gus Bradley, which I think we all agree is inevitable, is there a coach out there that on Black Monday, which I hate the name, but that's what we call it, that is there a coaching change that may surprise me, that is maybe lurking there that the average fan doesn't see?
Well, I mean, I think, that Mike McCoy to some degree is coaching for his future over the next month. Do you
think their LA situation will affect that?
It's funny because the Rams, one of the reasons why Fisher was so safe with the Rams last year is because, they felt like they couldn't run a proper coaching search anyway if they were trying to conduct a move to Los Angeles. So maybe it could play in that way. I think more than anything else with the Chargers, it's going to be whether or not it's going to be how it looks over the next month, which I think is the case with Marvin Lewis in Cincinnati too. I think the onus is on Mike McCoy now to keep the team engaged and keep the team at least, because that's the toughest division in football, keep the team as competitive as it has been over the first 3 months for the last month of the season. As for the Bengals, I think it's how it, literally how it looks at the end of the year. It cannot look like it looked in Pittsburgh at the end of last year. These are two different circumstances. They've had a lot of injuries. And Marvin Lewis has done a great job of changing that franchise over the last 15 years, right? But it cannot look like it looked in Pittsburgh. So if this is, the last couple weeks of the season, a meltdown where you got guys throwing helmets and, just looking like they're completely out of control, then we could be talking about potentially the Bengals making a change.
Yeah, I think you come to a point where, and all coaches will tell you this, you kind of plateau and the message no longer cuts through. There are obvious personnel issues this year and injury issues with the Bengals that have nothing to do with Marvin Lewis and his coaching ability, but he's the second longest tenured coach behind Bill Belichick.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.